told essentially right after the game tonight in Philadelphia, the Grizzlies beat the 76ers, as we just saw right there. And Joel Embiid, and a columnist who recently wrote a column on Joel Embiid and referenced his late brother and his son, they got into a verbal back and forth. They had an emotional moment in that locker room, and it turned into a physical altercation. From what I'm told, Joel Embiid shoved that columnist, and now sources tell me, and a league spokesperson tells me, that the NBA has commenced an investigation into the situation. They're aware of the reports, and they are...
Joel Embiid, according to reports, just got into a fight with a reporter a couple days ago. Why? Because in an article he brought up Joel Embiid's dead brother and his son, saying, quote, Joel Embiid consistently points to the birth of his son Arthur as the major inflection point in his basketball career. He often says that he wants to be great, to leave a legacy for the boy named after his little brother, who tragically died in an automobile accident when Embiid was in his first year as a 76er. Well, in order to be great at your job, you first have to show up for work. Now, there's two sides to this article. One saying Embiid is just being soft and he didn't mean anything by that quote. And the other, which is saying that Embiid is failing his dead brother and son by not being a good player, when Embiid has said he wants to have a legacy for them. Now, on this moment, I'm actually with Embiid, as Marcus should have never brought up his family and then linked that to Embiid not setting a good example and legacy for them. But like I said, Embiid shoving him hasn't been a good look. But getting into a shoving match while he isn't playing due to him trying to prevent injury just adds more to the bad look Embiid has gotten over the years. Now, we all know how great Embiid is on both ends of the floor. Embiid is a 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Defense, 2-time scoring champ, and a league MVP. They just signed him to a 3-year, $193 million contract, which when healthy is well-deserved. But he has garnered the reputation of not playing. Due to him being injury-prone and him just having some freak injuries, the city of Philadelphia isn't in good standing with him at the moment. He's missed 48% of his games and missed 59 games in the playoffs. Now, Philly sports fans are insane, the craziest fans in the league, and they will let you know that. Embiid knows this, but he hasn't been in good standings with the fans because of people saying things like he's soft and that he's just collecting money, he has a troll attitude, him also coming out saying he won't play back-to-backs and will be on restriction before the season started, drawing a tech while not playing. Also, the NBA fining the 76ers $100,000. This has strained Embiid. Check out this clip of Embiid ranting.
Don't see him be when I see people saying he doesn't want to play. I've been way too much. I've done way too much, for this city, and putting myself at risk, for people to be saying that. So I do think he's like that dude. He's not here, Marcus, whatever his name is. I've done way too much for this city to be treated like this. So we've done way too much. But like I said, I wish I was as lucky as other ones.
Embiid has been under a lot of scrutiny over the years. Some deserved, some not so much. And with all this pressure, they have to have a deep playoff run to cool down the media around them. And they have been aggressive this offseason, re-signing their stars, signing some key role guys like Kelly Oubre and Caleb Martin, and their biggest offseason acquisition, Paul George, who they just signed to a 4-year, $212 million deal, a guy people said would bring the 76ers to a whole new level. George is a 9-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defense, and a great two-way guy. 76ers needed him as he is good on defense and a great scorer, and can also be ball dominant if they need him to be, if Embiid misses some time. Now looking into the season so far, the 76ers are 1-4, 14th in the East. They are bottom 10 of scoring, pace, defensive rating, offensive rating, net rating, and a whole host of other stats. Paul George has been injured, and we don't really have a timeline of when he will be back. 76ers without those two guys on the floor are awful, and Embiid's actions have not helped them. Instead, he has only hurt them. Now the 76ers are hoping they can both come back soon, and hopefully that turns their season around, but if what has been going on outside of the court has been any indication of what the Sixers team will look like, then I don't really have too much hope for them. And even if Paul George and Joel Embiid come back, you still have to deal with Joel Embiid being out of rhythm, him not being good for a couple of games, also the chance of him getting injured, because he has just been injured on every part of his body. Also got to deal with Paul George, who at times, as of late in his career, has been extremely inconsistent, especially when the team needs him most. And you have Tyrese Maxey, a young player who kind of is a little too ball dominant, shoots a little too much shots. So all in all, this team's ceiling is at best maybe a conference finals appearance, but I'd be shocked if they even get past the second round with how things are looking. Another shocking story going on in the NBA is actually Bronny James and how he has been so far in his NBA career. He hasn't really played any minutes, and when he does, just to make the fans happy whenever they do see him. So he needs to take charge of his career, and if you're interested in that story, I made a video on that you could check out.